Well, I got nothing else better to do for right now because I'm stuck in traffic. There's a bad wreck and a couple helicopters have landed, so obviously that's not a very good sign. So I figured I'd just go on and make a real quick short video on why I wanted to become a health coach. You see, I see a lot of fellow drivers out there. They are very overweight, very metabolically unhealthy. I mean, almost every single day I always see at least one driver just struggling to just even walk. I mean, by the time they get to the bathroom, they're huffing and puffing, just gasping for air. I'm like, oh my gosh. You know, my heart really actually does go out to them. I'm like, I know for a long time that has been just a choice for them just to continue in that miserable existence. I've made some choices along the way too, and I got pretty unhealthy myself. Where I started my A1C being closer to 8. My fasting insulin was 33, which is horrifying. My triglycerides at one time were in the 600s. My HDL was like 10 or 15. And, yeah, just horrible. I was a metabolic mess. I weighed at most 333 pounds at one point in time. At the creation of this video, I am at 272, so lost a little bit of weight, but weight does come off when it wants to. You know, as you adopt a proper human diet, you know, you're refueling your body with everything that it needs and nothing that it don't need. So it's going to prioritize healing first. And that healing has happened. My A1C now is 5.7. I am barely diabetic, just barely. My triglycerides are 190. My fasting insulin is still 18, which is a little higher than I'd like it. But I am making choices now, yesterday and today, to do a little more intuitive fasting so I can get more weight loss end up happening, you know, get back on the right track with it, because it stalled there for a little bit. And of course, be honest, I was allowing a little bit too much Gatorade, you know, zero Gatorade back into my life, and, you know, I just used it for the flavor. But the thing is, you know, with that stuff and anything that tastes really sweet, it just kind of creeps back in. We call it carb creep. You know, it just tastes really good. And something like that, even though it's zero sugar, can spike your insulin up to a point where it's thinking that your body is needing to sort out glucose and store it. That's what insulin's job is. And until your insulin levels get down enough, you're just not really going to move the needle on the weight. Not very much. It's going to creep right along. So let's see how that goes down. And here comes a tow truck. Yeah, like I said, I think I'm going to be here for a while. But anywho, between my metabolic mess and knowing that this lifestyle, this job pretty much got me there, plus, you know, the access of horrific food in truck stops, all the candies, all the pop, all the chips, and I mean, I used to engorge myself, you know, carrying, you know, $20 to $30 worth of crap in a bag, and sometimes that would at least be once a day or even twice a day, and that could get very expensive. And what I have found with this way of eating, yeah, people want to say that it is expensive, but no, not really. When you cut all the crap out and you're just eating nothing but whole food, honestly, you feel fuller longer, have a lot more energy, and, well, weight starts creeping off and everything starts moving in the right direction. It's really, truly that simple. It's just some of us, you know, could use a hand in that, you know, when it comes down to accountability. I really had no one to really be accountable to other than myself. I mean, I wanted to improve my health for my kids and my wife. I wanted to feel better for them so I can have more energy when I'm around them and at home. So, yeah, that was motivating enough, but all of us pretty much come to that come to Jesus moment when we are just on the edge and something just gets us there. And mine was, of course, a hospital visit that I had once, and I seriously thought I was having a heart attack, but I wasn't. But noticing where my blood pressure was at that time. I mean, it stayed 170s, 180s, over 120 all the time, no matter what I did. I'm like, okay, something really does have to change. And that's where I found Dr. Ken Berry and all of his YouTube videos and all that stuff. And I was thinking, yeah, I mean, this guy sounds like he knows what he's talking about. And what I really liked about him is that he is not trying to sell you anything other than just a good way of eating and living. That's literally it. He's not trying to sell you anything. You know, as me being a health coach now, that's one of my premises is doing this is, you know, I'm not trying to sell anything. I mean, after a while, if I get sponsored by something that I actually take, then yeah, I might end up doing that, but it wouldn't be necessarily for the monetary gain. It would be more to try and get that word out that this product is good, and that's it. And there's one in mind that I have, but I'm not going to say it. I'm just going to let them find me. But anywho, yes, in a nutshell, that's exactly why I decided to be a health coach. It's just because I got tired of seeing everyone struggle with their weight and their health, and I know deep down that their lifestyle has a hand in that. You know, there's a saying that goes around in this space. It's called, you know, genetics may load the gun, but lifestyle pulls the trigger. And that is very true. Whatever your inputs are out here, whatever you're not moving enough, you're eating like crap, you're getting crap sleep, those are inputs. You giving your body the wrong inputs is going to end up making you sick after a long time of doing it. Your insulin levels will steadily rise just like mine did, and then you'll start feeling worse and worse, and you just kind of chalk it off as, oh, that's just old age, right? No. Because we all know that 80, 90-year-old that still lives at home and can still garden and do all and push mow the lawn, and we all know that one person, okay? You know, old age really doesn't have much to do with it. It's really all your inputs. I mean, you could feel like a 90-year-old man and be in your 30s. You know, there are 30-year-olds that say that. Oh, I feel like I'm 90. Oh, gosh. No. It's your inputs, dude. So just clean up your act. Get out in the sun, enjoy yourself a little more. De-stress. This job, yeah, it could be very stressful. And I'm telling you, today I was really trying to get to a pickup at 3 o'clock, and I was right on that brink. And just a little bit ago, I posted a video about saying, not dirt sweeps week! Because all week long, I've been just busting it. It's been a really crazy week, and I haven't been able to post very much. I post when I can, but the thing is, you know, trying to get the information out there, it's a challenge sometimes, especially when you're just driving. Of course, right now, I'm just kind of stuck where I'm at, so... unfortunately, I hope whatever is going on down here isn't serious enough that people are dying. I mean, kind of looks that way because they've had 2 life flights out, so not good. And here comes another tow truck. Yeah, we're going to be here for a minute, but I'm going to conclude by saying just fix your inputs, okay? And yeah, I'm a health coach. I do help people establish a plan to keep them accountable and answer questions, whatever they have, and clear up some rumors that, you know, everyone typically hears about, oh, what's good, or what's bad, and what, oh, this is supposed to be horrible, but it really isn't. You know, that's part of my job. I became certified as a PhD health coach through Dr. Ken Berry's academy, the Proper Human Diet Academy. I'm one of his first people he graduated out of 175 people. So I do know a little bit of what I'm talking about. And if you don't like some of my information, go ahead and check Ken Berry out on YouTube. You know, he's got plenty of information. I mean, he's on other platforms too. I imagine you can find him here on TikTok too. So, but yeah, I'm just going to wrap this up saying just take care of yourself, because no one else is going to do it for you. Just start making subtle changes. And if you need help, I'm here. Just reach out to me. See you later.